everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jalen, aka Social Media Jalen, and this is October's Q&A. This month's theme is all about social media management, how much you should price your services at, what I do when I get my clients onboarded and their login, and so much more. So before we dive into the questions, if you guys missed on asking me a question this month, leave it in the comments, subscribe to my channel for November's Q&A. I do this every single month. And over on Instagram, we just hit 100,000 followers. Holy crap, you guys, that's awesome. Over on my Instagram, this is where I get my questions for my Q&A from. Over in my broadcast channel and from my Instagram stories. So go over there, follow me, and make sure you stay tuned for asking me questions there. All right, so diving into the first question, somebody asked me, what as a beginning social media manager should you price your services at for a month of 20 posts? So this definitely depends on a few different factors: where you're located, what your clients are, how much is going into those 20 posts, and what your package looks like. So for me, I price all of my packages in US dollars since I'm based out of the United States. And I like to have a low, medium, and high price package. So I have 3 posts per week, 4 posts per week, and 5 posts per week, which would be the equivalent to about 20 posts per month. So my highest package right now is priced at $2,050. But before you guys get nervous and think, oh my gosh, that's so expensive, it depends on what you're including in your services. So for my package, I have community engagement, Canva templates, branding, captions, editing videos, carousels, and a month report, and strategizing, and a one-on-one call. So there's lots of things that go into that. And it depends on what you're doing. If you are a remote social media manager and you're doing it remotely, or you're in person and you're filming for people, that's gonna add to your price as well. Make sure you're not undercharging yourself, but make sure you're not overcharging as well. I've been doing this for several years, and my prices have increased over the years. So that's where I am at right now. But minimum for social media management, even if it's only 3 posts per week, which would be about 12 to 15 posts per month, I would say charging at least $800, $900, and that's not even 20 posts. So hopefully that's helpful. Definitely gauge your pricing on how much you're including and what country you're in and how high-end your clients are too. Moving on to the second question, somebody asked me, as a social media manager, how do you get your clients login for posting? How do you ensure safety? This is a great question. So the answer is yes, I do require login access from my clients for posting on their accounts for social media management. And this includes everything from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Meta Business Suite, admin. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a few ways to work around it, but not really, like going through scheduling apps like later.com, but you want to have direct access to your clients' logins and your clients' accounts in case something gets deleted, or so you want to make sure you have access to that. And plus, if you're offering engagement like community management, replying to comments, it's best to do it within the actual account too. So how do I ensure safety when taking my clients' logins? I do this over our one-on-one call. So in every month I have with my social media management clients, we have a one-on-one call where we talk over Google Meets or Zoom, and we talk about all the brainstorm ideas we want to do. During this call, that's where I get my clients login. I have them give me the login and they watch me go on my phone and on my computer and log in with them. That way they know I'm just doing it then and there, they can see me. And I mean, it's kind of just a trust factor. They have to trust you that I'm only going to be doing my job as posting and then logging out of their account. So yes, I do require client logins, and for safety, you just have to let them know that this is your job and this is what you do. The next question I got is, how do you share your content calendar with your clients? That way they can add edits on their own, review it, approve it. So I do my content calendars through Canva. I have a content calendar template available for sale. It's the exact same thing that I use. So I have my content calendar templates set up where the first page is all the links to Canva reel covers, Canva carousels, Canva stories, and a Canva mockup. These are all the same for one client. So I also have each day of the month that we're posting. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 4 weeks will be shown all in one file. I'll have the carousel, the captions, the reel cover, the reel, captions, and stories if they have it. This way, everything is all in one place, and on Canva, you can easily have them add comments on the side saying, revise this, edit this, change that, and it's really easy. So I use everything through Canva. And the last question I got is somebody is asking me what my workflow looks like for onboarding social media management clients, like what's a week look like for each week of the month. So when onboarding my clients, I follow a 4-week process. Week 1 is getting onboarded. So week 1, we have our one-on-one call. We talk about content ideas. They share any photos with me, logos, brand assets, branding, and we kind of go over the outline for the month, how much posting we're doing, what ideas they want me to cover if they're having any sales, and I give them a content outline following our one-on-one call. That way they can give a thumbs up to the content ideas that we've talked about, and I can move forward with requesting assets from them. So week 2 is requesting assets, getting that content outline, requesting any videos, B-roll, talking videos, voiceovers, any BTS or brand photos. That way they have that whole week to film anything and share anything with me. Week 3 is for creating any templates and creating the Canva content calendar draft. So week 3, I go through and create any carousels, reel covers, I edit any videos, I edit anything that they need to put into the content calendar. That way for week 4, it's all about revisions. I send them the content calendar draft, they can look at it, they can add their comments, and I revise everything to make sure it's good for posting. Then week 5 would be scheduling or posting, which turns back into week 1, where if they choose to renew my monthly services, we have our one-on-one call and redo the whole month over again. Being a social media management client with me, we do everything 1 month in advance. So say we're posting November 1st. We actually start working together October 1st. That way everything is done by the time November 1st comes around. That's it for this month's Q&A. I hope it was helpful. And if you guys want to actually have a call with me live and ask me more questions, I'm having my November live group call on November 24th, 10 a.m. PST. And it's great for getting free audits, asking me questions, and the theme for November is how to grow in 2026. So I know it's crazy. We're at the end of this year. You can't even think about New Year's, but it's always good to be ahead of time. So we're going to be talking about things like trends that I predict are going to be happening, what audience behavior will be looking like, and what the best kind of content to be posting in 2026 is. So that's it for today's Q&A. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and go follow me over on Instagram. Bye!